magics grant you an elemental boon. This is generally used as a material.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I shan't let them harm you. Profitable endeavor. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
A large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
Would anyone care to push? My word, this ox cart has been destroyed. Wrought by the hands of brigands. Or the claws of monsters.
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes. Capable comrades are a boon indeed. There's no great shot for me.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. This is the product of your heedlessness.
It's called taking the initiative, I'll have you know.
surprise after this! That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
How are we to get through this door?
Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the young lass fares. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Our foe is susceptible to lightning attack. I grant your weapon and magic.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post-haste.
On my way!
We are to retreat, then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
'Tis as you say.
'Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
Understood. We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
The curative ought to do the trick. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
Well done!
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
There! It's fierce fire's fury.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
I'm not altogether happy with this.
In truth, I'm unready to part from this place. Might I not be allowed to explore it further?
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them. Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
True enough.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. A hidden path? I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray keep your wits about you. We'd need to go barging in.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
I've a different path in mind now, given our current location. Follow me, won't you?
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Turn a field of battle is what to pit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear.
I quite at ease. I am here, by your side.
You'll not live to regret this! For a moment, I thought I'd met my end. My thanks to you, Arisen.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Tis no great shock to me. Your magical aid. Great. Cast it on you. Follow me. Look, Master. A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search. fight our enemies.
Our foe. I cannot use their rage to our own. Not to be so careless. No harm shall come. Have no fear. Everything will be all right.
Here, if you please.
Here we go again.
We've a knack for drawing the enemy arisen.
A flawless execution. Once more!
Let me get that.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us?
On my way!
I should be glad to assist you. I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
I'll keep them pinned down!
Not a bad idea.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
You have my support.
On my way. Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Much obliged.
Never you fret. We all have our moments.
we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, let us fight or die.
Is easily done.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Forgive me if I do. Not jump for joy.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. Now that was a satisfying bit of exploration. Though I should hope we need not always be so thorough.
'Twas an ordeal, but naught tides one over like the promise of a stiff drink by a warm hearth.
This should be of use.
You'll not live to regret this!
I knew you would prevail, Master.
I dare say, the Arisen could have defeated this lot without us.
Outstanding.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labours.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour. We must not let that happen.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful. With my negligence. Leave an opening. Focus your attacks. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Battle is ours. I guard your weapon and magic. What of our numbers and poison? Cannot let down our guard. Lest we slip away from us.
Of course. It all becomes clear.
For a fight? I knew I'd always do.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase.
You looking for a fight?
Well fought, Arisen.
Keep on like that, and we'll be done here soon enough.
Outstanding.
always be so in step, eh? Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a there, Master! Saurian! Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Has been traced. My magic guard you with elemental. We trounced our foe well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
A great treasure, but of little use to us.
There's no harm in keeping it on hand till a use presents itself. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance? The walls are too close for comfort here.
Out of the cave at last.
The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure.
You have my support.
I feel as though I'm being watched. Watched. I feel as though I'm being watched. Where have you gone? What?
We've enemies in our midst! Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. This should help.
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
You're fond of picking things up, aren't you? No sense letting the enemies gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Let me get that.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Where's that scoundrel hiding?
Is this truly the time to romp about?
You ought not to be so careless.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Harpies, be on your guard.
Was most effective.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way. What? What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Sunset draws near.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
I shan't let you get away.
Avoid flame at any cost arisen. You have been doused in oil. You have my protection.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Understood.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Tis a glad thing you rested when stood.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
What did you do to provoke it? 'Twas most unwise.
Forgive me. I could not help but laugh. so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an...
No harm shall come to you.
It seems to be from range our bow.
Break this opponent's
This battle is ours.
In truth, I'm unready to part from this place. Might I not be allowed to explore it further?
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
A curative ought to do the trick.
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
A splendid discovery.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Full glad am I to see the sky again.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
There's no great shock to me. We've strayed off course. A different path would deliver us quicker now. I'll lead the way.
The language of the elves is entirely foreign to me. Yet, from their manner, I gather they're a proud people.
Let us endeavour not to give our host any reason to doubt us further. Well, you don't see that every day. I imagine my master...
Vindamund. Ronde Minotaur.
Akayel fil Calawin nun li arama. Arume fa in Itarond, etele eldalia nun we. In Lalasta.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Housing was enough to scratch the itch in my case.
Akael fil Arume fa in Iterond et Tele Eldalia nun we in Lalasta.
Arefan. Nambao.
Onne kasinke fanilm.
Anandur.
Minua. Laurinta.
Salma Arenfel. Alekano Nanderin.
Surprise.
Arkael fil Calawin.
Na fair more Tarma.
Atane Filnalto.
Her Minra. Heruar Linta.
Surfairness. Alane Alvakil Kasinke.
Fir Alkaliel. Nunwe Luentam.
I'll go and open the chest.
Mulis.
We Herua. Urtu Aeb.
Nea finis.
Vaitane filmelto.
Elelote anfir alanduin, mormate fa elecano. Osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Sinde fil arenca. Sophianis, alene alien.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Vanalin hyros soron.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Sono oio lundam. Tiel nesil aritve. Kanyayan we ehitela.
Isilrod fanun galayal lom.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items? We discussed perchance.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
Might as well take a look while you... You're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Need anything?
Might as well take a look while you're here. Here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to... survive. So hope to see you again. Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
What you need of me? Gladly stay a while.
Oh, that's right. I was telling you about the Gigantus. Until you went off somewhere. Come, young people are so impatient. Now, listen well. The Gigantus is an earthen structure that hearkens to the voice of the sea, for 'tis a servant of the brine. Just as the Arisen commands the pawns, so too does the sea's peril compel the Gigantus. Supposedly, the Brine have their colossal servant monitor the dragon to ensure that it commits no acts of excess. As for what the Brine deem an act of excess, I could not tell you. Some would argue that 'tis the hand of excess what brings the cup of fine ale to our lips time and time again. But what of it? Those unbidden sips of ale are what keep the throat from growing parched. Without them, life would be a dull affair indeed. That brings me back to what I was saying about the... what was I talking about again? Ah, of course, the Gigantus. 'Tis formed of clay, and tall enough to graze its brow upon the very clouds. What's more, 'tis said its lofty gaze watches o'er the world even now. And should it be stirred to life by the voice of the sea, mayhap 'twould do aught to put that dragon in its place. You do not believe, but I assure you 'tis no less than the truth. I've beheld it all with my own eyes.
Sooner be home. Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
I suppose.
I can't say I have any tidings to share.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
Forgive me for last night's scuffle.
There's no place I'd rather be.
Furthermore,
These long-range attacks can be difficult to dodge. Best keep the archer in your sight.
we need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
You seem to have been chilled. Are you all right?
seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Ought you neither me?
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Well met, sir. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Always a pleasure.
Time to be heading home.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Do come again.
Fancy a look at my wares?
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Always sets me to thinking.
Living hard, but dreams are free.
That's quite enough.
In my line of business, patience is...
Well met, sir.
How...
Might I be of service?
Always a pleasure.
Fancy a look at my wares?
always sets me to thinking. This
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Cleaning before I'm too tired?
At least my back's not acting up.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Always another errand to see to.
Stay a while. This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'm the presence to command any.
Time.
How can I get more customers to shop here?
The sunshine is one of life's great pleasures.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
I'll gladly stay a while.
Edward Road, horse goes awry.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
'Tis no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Not more.
Right, out of the car, all of
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Not bad.
Well done. That's it.
A victory to be
It's
proud of.
this way.
Oh,
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Your magics have faded and must be recast.
This foe is drawn to women as a moth to a flame. Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter. One of us has been poisoned. No harm shall come to you.
I have but 2 words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Once more, We've got goblins!
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Well, hello there. Aye, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border. Where quarrels occur. Every other day. Do come again?
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use. By what margin will it improve our performance in battle, I wonder?
Fancy a look at my wares?
What am I supposed to do?
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Misers die early death. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I'll have an early supper.
This town must have needs. It's my duty to find them.
I'm barely scraping by.
Fancy a look at my...
Have I incurred your wrath in some respect, Master?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story...
I've trained for this.
A mug of ale would taste twice as fine here.
Lots to do. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
'Tis worth considering, if we've the time.
We have arrived.
My head hurts just thinking about it. What to do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of.
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
Right you are.
Can't we make our own?
Time to be heading home.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use. We ought to take a closer look.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
My feet always lead me here.
bit of peace and quiet. I ought to have enough for a few pinches of spices.
Suffer so. Ain't gonna make any coin here.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Oi, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen? Just one more time? Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do. Apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks, Arisen. What would we do without you? I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything useful I can do. Hoi, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Not yet. Fair enough. Come find me when you have some.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
I can't stay here.
There's no time left.
Not sure why I'm patrolling. Still a while to go before the shift's over.
Now, where was our bound again?
Right, everyone always on such a
Only fools do.
Look,
What else
as
needs
long as you can.
I know every face here.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for? First impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new hairstyle or manner of face paint. suits you very well, I must say. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I've not trained for this.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Might as well take a look while you're here. Eh? Stop by again soon.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
I suppose I ought to be used to this by now.
The heavens have forsaken us.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
Right you are.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Few can afford perpetual generosity.
Could you come over?
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
'Twould seem we've a need to scrounge up information. 'Tis tedious work, but I suppose we had best get to it.
Right you are.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
Nothing's harder than living in
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
The betterment is an endless journey.
cannot be grateful, at least to have a full belly. My prayers will surely be rewarded.
Wickedness has no hold upon a tree.
Have enough.
I need my spouse to know the This place gives me a cold feeling.
I never should have come here on their calls. Moment I let down my guard, I'm done.
How did I end up in this miserable place?
Wouldn't say no to a
gonna make
nice,
it a
juicy
coin here.
beast steak.
Time to be heading.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Where could Malcolm have gotten off to? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to get much out of them myself.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Much to do yet.
Was I lacking in devotion?
My greens are second to none.
What teachings might salve the people's woes?
'Tis my duty to devote my life
Is
to
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
I know so little of this world. Wickedness has no hold. I find such solace in prayer.
Dirt, wet and spoil, each day more of the
What
same.
teachings might salve the people's woes?
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Sets my
Wish
thoughts
'twere
down dark
always
paths, this
night.
place.
I only had to sleep. Pray let it.
Let the reaper claim me. As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merit.
I'd sooner be home.
Life's been pretty cut. Thanks to me, come to visit.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. Looking for information, are we? If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as one might expect, who've seen things ordinary citizens aren't privy to. I should know. I was among their company till just recently.
The heavens have forsaken us. All is lost.
I don't like this place at all.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late and more ferocious. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled afore the thing was cold. You could say 'twas an ill twist of fortune, but mayhap we ought to be better prepared for such incidents. I wonder if building a nice high wall is out of the question.
Maybe I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I like to come here when I need a minute.
Oh, sir, if you please. Pray, excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in service to a noble household. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. You cannot imagine my relief. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns is rather sensitive, and I would not risk being overheard. You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
Here, if you please.
What's to do?
Worked hard
Have
today.
precious little time.
I think I've earned a rest. The crops will benefit from
Was
the
I
sunshine.
lacking in devotion?
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Treasure? I wonder what it was Malcolm...
By your command, Arisen.
This looks as good a place as any.
We have I ought to be getting home.
I wonder what it was Malcolm... I wonder what it was... Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Shall we report back now? Just where are these vaults exactly? Let us return to Sir Kendrick. Perchance he will know more. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
'Twould behoove us not to fall too far behind our guide.
You have my support.
How are we to get through this door?
It was well worth the effort of breaking it. my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Over here! Come look!
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely in any scholar's dream. Right you are.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part... parcel of the adventurous trade.
Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
Could you come over here?
I shall do as you say.
This place is amazing. I knew I'd find something down here, but I never expected this.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I'm so very tired. I get the sense I oughtn't be here.
Time to be heading home.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Town's beach days.
Right, just follow me.
All this hustle and bustle continuing.
Will someone do aught about this?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here. I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Such quiet. How do I end up a bunch of dud-ass
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
First impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new hairstyle or manner of face paint. to see you again. Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Work as late as I used to.
Shall we visit the manor, as the maid bid? I can guide you there if you wish.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Oh, so I've learned.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid! Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
'Tis good to be reunited.
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
I'm the predicament. Such society is a blessing. Will someone do aught about this? A fine place to sit and gather
It was eerie with no one about.
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill of a mage. Might I be of assistance?
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
So what'll it be? Not to twist your arm, but this is a rare opportunity to own a bit of property in Vermont. Many thanks, sir. With this, you're a regular citizen of Vernworth.
Thought you should have this. Wait for
We must rest.
Our adventure continues.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
I'll teach him a lesson.
Time
Get
to
on
be
my hand with a new trade.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel, but you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it. True faith must come from the spirit.
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself? I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
I'm not leaving till you take it. So there.
Do not what to think.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here. You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
Here you are, sir.
Shall we bring Miss Daphne to see Master Sebastian? Fret not, Master. I know precisely... where this person can be found.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Time to head to market, methinks.
It's also impossible to be right at home.
Here, if you please.
Try all I might. I can't get the same with my skin.
Only person I believe in is myself.
This way, if you please, Master.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you... Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery, and a flower from Melve seems just the thing. She was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes. Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
Well then, I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.